So Dustin's gonna, well, he fills up our container here with Pro Mix. I'm just gonna ramble on about soil for a little bit here. So like we said earlier, you wanna choose a potting mix or vegetable mix kind of soil. Again, avoid the garden soil. The other thing too is when you're filling it, you don't want to be pressing it down too much because you kind of want it to be kind of airy, light and fluffy. The biggest part though is when you do add the soil in, you're going to want to water it before you start planting just so it naturally compresses on itself, and then add more to it as it kind of compresses down. But you don't want to be firm packing that soil in while it's dry. You want to be kind of like that, like nice, airy and fluffy, and then as we add water to it, it'll kind of compact on itself. Then we'll add more to get the appropriate kind of height. But Dustin right there has it perfect. You don't want to overfill it because, you know, when you're planting your herbs here, you got that soil that's going in there. So if you put too much, then you're going to spill everywhere. So just start off with a decent amount in there, maybe 3/4 full, and then we'll start planting and kind of water it down. And then if we have to add more, we have to add more. Pretty simple. So what do you say? Why don't we do a little planting here for them?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What we'll do is we'll just plant a couple just so you get the base idea. Again, mint, own container, so we don't want that one. What we'll go for first is the basil. Now, when you're unpotting something, you can kind of see that we have the roots down here. These are okay. Give them a bit of a tug just to loosen up a bit. Take your tag out. Don't want that in there right now. And a little pressure on the bottom of the pot here, just ever so slightly, and then kind of tilt it just like that and gently pull it out. As you can see, this one is very well rooted and in awesome condition. So what we do is you dig a nice little hole. So I like to use my hands for this. You can't use a shovel, but I'm not afraid of the dirt. Dig a little hole and place your plant inside and fill it back in. Pretty simple, right? But what you want to avoid is you want to avoid overcrowding this top of the plant here, because that can actually lead to more rot than anything when you water it. So you want to give it a bit of space, just a little bit of airflow in there. Pretty simple. And then when you're done, if you're not sure what it is, you can reuse the tag, put it right in there, and now you know what you have. And so now we planted, we get our water it around, you know, make sure it's nice and compact, and then if we need to, we'll add more soil to it, and so on and forth. Dustin's gonna show us another one here. Nice, super simple, super fun. It's great to do with, you know, if you have grandkids or kids, great to get them involved in this too and kind of teach them about the herbs and planting, and yeah, super easy. There, simple.
So while Tanner plants another into this container here, a couple of different styles that you can use when you're planting your herb garden. This would be like a multi-plant container, which is great, but you just got to consider to leave a little bit of space between each plant. I mean, you can go as crazy as you want, but they're all going to be competing for that space and that moisture and water. So the other option would be grabbing an individual plant or an individual pot and just planting one plant per pot. That will give it as much space as it needs. You can move that around to a different windowsill if it requires different light requirements. And so it's a little bit more mobile in that sense and able to be interchanged in and out. So you're not overcrowding anything, and each plant can get its own nutrients, its own water, and not be competing with the plants beside it.
All right, Dustin, since we have it all planted here, do you want to add a little bit of water from your teeny watering can there? And say, spill it on me. There we go. See, just like that, super simple, wet everything, nice and good. And then once it's kind of, you feel like you have enough water, get your hands back in there, fluff it up a bit, see if you need more soil. You're probably gonna need more soil, like right here, Dustin will top us up a bit, and then he'll do it again. He'll add a bit more water until we get to that desired kind of soil depth we're looking for. Be sure not to overwater it. Like the little watering can we have here, that's all you need. You don't need too much more than that. There we go. Get all the plants nice and watered. Perfect. And there you go. Your planter's ready to go. Put it outside, put it on your deck, whatever you need. So now we have all of our plants in our pot here. For a pot about this size, I'd recommend not going more than 3. 3 is probably the perfect amount because your plants are gonna grow bigger than this, hopefully, if you're doing things right. But your plants are gonna grow larger, so you don't want too much more than 3 in this kind of size pot. And then again, it's important, put it on your drip tray so you're not making a mess of the house. And there you go.